You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Okay, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about LeBron James because, well, LeBron James and Maverick Carter have issued a statement about, of course, the attacks on the people in Israel, because LeBron James has got to offer his opinion about everything, it seems, and he's got to put out some kind of virtue signaling statement in what I can only describe as an attempt to support the latest thing for LeBron James. And I will show you the hypocrisy of LeBron James, as hell, I tweeted him this morning. Okay, I did. And I attached something just to prove a point as to how much I believe his statements involving something like this are probably total BS, okay? But here we are. LeBron James has jumped in to condemn the attacks on Israel. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with condemning the attacks on Israel, except you very vocally supported an organization that's supporting the other side very vocally. So we'll take a look at that. LeBron James speaks out on the tragic and unacceptable attacks in Israel as he condemns the Hamas killings in joint statement with Maverick Carter. Murder and violence against innocent people is terrorism. You're not wrong there. The devastation in Israel is tragic and unacceptable. The murder and violence against innocent people by the Hamas in terrorism, he wrote in a letter signed by him and his business partner, Maverick Carter. So let's just take a look at said letter. There it is right there. In all of its virtue signaling glory, he released this through his Springhill company. I believe this is their production company that they use to create certain brands, like I think that show he's got on HBO, The Shop. The devastation in Israel is tragic and unacceptable. The murder and violence against innocent people by the Hamas is terrorism. The Springhill Company family sends our deepest condolences to Israel and the Jewish community. We pray for peace in the region and reiterate our continued commitment to fight hate in all of its forms. We must work to support to ensure this tragedy does not spread even more hate, racism, and anti-Semitism. Maverick Carter and LeBron James. So, and we all know what's going on over there. We all know how awful it is. We've all seen a lot of the videos that's come out. Hamas is believed to have taken 150 hostages, including Americans. Last I saw, I think it was 14 Americans that have been killed, and is threatening to execute them if Israel launches a ground invasion of Gaza. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu also accused the Hamas terrorists of beheading soldiers, and of course, violent acts on women. I'm cleaning this up a little bit for the sports channel. His claims about the beheadings had not been independently confirmed, though the U.S. President Joe Biden said Wednesday that he's seen pictures of the Hamas terrorists beheading children. It's pretty awful, though. Okay. And as I scroll down, the Israeli bombardment is said to have displaced 260,000 people from Gaza. So I decided to tweet LeBron myself, and I attached this picture. I said, y'all sure? In his response, because he issued this on his official King James, his LeBron James Twitter account. 27 million people have seen this. So I attached this picture of LeBron James from a couple of years ago wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt on an NBA court. Didn't Black Lives Matter also, didn't it also proudly get displayed on NBA courts all over the place, I seem to remember? So I said, y'all are supporting the latest thing. Interesting. And, of course, yesterday, this was BLM Chicago. That is all that is. And, of course, I stand with Palestine. Interesting. That is gliders with the Palestinian flag right there. And of course, word has it, they hand glided in across the border and to start causing death and destruction over there. So, as you guys can see, yikes. LeBron James, are we sure you know which side that you're on right now? Because the hypocrisy seems to be flowing out of LeBron James these days. By the way, you guys remember Ethan Lemming up at the I Promise school, right? The white kid that got killed by the two black kids up there, and they didn't even bother to charge them with murder. Yeah, he has yet to issue a statement speaking out against that ridiculous light charge and sentence those guys got for those heinous acts against that kid. Now, I'm not just going to come out and say why I think that is, but Black Lives Matter shirt, all lives don't matter. Your statement seems to say it does, your latest statement in support of Israel, but where are you on that as well? Question mark. You're still wildly silent. Odd, LeBron. LeBron James picking and choosing. Wait a minute. Now, isn't LeBron still with Nike? Do we want to bring up the human rights violations over there too while we're at it? That just occurred to me, like just now, while I was doing this video, that you're putting this statement out. And you're still walking around promoting Nike and wearing Nike shoes. I mean, hypocrisy number 3 in this whole scenario. It just occurred to me just now. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, Nike. Man, yeah, that goes for most of the NBA as well. And you put out this statement. This is why when celebrities and sports players and sports stars start making all these virtue signaling proclamations, this is why nobody takes these people seriously at all. Because they're talking out of both sides of their mouth, and we know for LeBron, it's like, ooh, let's put this out and see if we can line our pockets out of it. It's a grift war. Anybody seen a statement from Colin Kaepernick yet? I need to look. I wonder if he said anything. Or Megan Rapinoe. What has she said lately? Guys, we have a whole generation of sports stars that are a complete joke. Utter and complete joke. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. LeBron James does it again. Peace, I'm out. He read a book, I heard. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.